Good afternoon. I have the day off work today, and it's a day. It's a day. Yeah. Highly spiritual day, I have to say. I'll show you. I'll add the videos at the end in the picture, but I was going through, I wanted to make sure that I was, so got my amethyst on today. Very old amethyst actually that I got when we first came over to the island, to Victoria for the first time. Long time ago. I'd say 20 years ago, 20 some years ago. I was 18, so 19 years ago. Yeah. Actually no, I was 17. So 20 years ago, yeah. Anyway, that's not the point. I found a dime in my one jewelry box because initially I was going to wear my peridot today. And then I randomly found another dime in my other box that I have all my gemstone jewelry in. And so that was quite specific. So today is a day. So now I have 4 dimes. Used to only have 2. That's important today. Very. I've been getting messages all morning. Let's get started. Let's do our thing. I'm gonna try and get some readings done today. Gemini's been done. Pisces. Pisces. Let's get started for you, Pisces. Yeah, we're honed in on energy today. My roommate is working, so there will be interruptions because home offices are right there. So let's get started for you, Pisces. Song. There were messages that came through about counting. There's something about counting. So I'm saying nothing. Each day taking that much more. As I'm screaming all my pain, you will be there counting. That came through. That was a message from somebody that I know. Somebody that I know that actually sang a cover of that I saw live once. Also, somebody that I actually do know personally that did that. Something about burning candles. Pisces. By the way, this is your general read. Anything you need to know is in the description box, and you should probably check out your moon rising, Venus sign if you wish. Also, I do not charge for readings. This is the only place you can see my readings, and I do not offer personal readings. I do have 2 social media accounts. They're both my personal social media accounts. Instagram handle is Ashes the Dawn, but it is my personal social media account. Please do respect that. Okay, so do not expect me to be reaching out to you for many of those. Okay, but yeah, sorry, I just got wrapped up in that. There's a sweater. Knitting a sweater. Somebody was knitting a sweater for someone. As a gift. As a gift. Or there is a gift. It's a gift that was never given. Somebody was making something. Unfinished. Okay. What's your song? What's your song for August? This is your August general reading. Okay, let's go. Your song. Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. We're taking them. I'm getting all of the passed on people today. I am. I'm getting all of the people who have passed on today. I'm not even kidding you. That's why I'm wearing amethyst and all that stuff. We'll just hike up the sleeves a little bit here, make it easier for me. This is a Pisces that's passed on. Lounge Act, Nirvana. And we have Good Riddance by Green Day. Also, with Lounge Act, don't tell me what I want to hear. Afraid I've never known a fear. Jealous fucking God I got. Okay, that's that one there. That's that one there for you. Okay, all right. There. I feel like this isn't close enough. Am I not close enough? Did things get all weird and messed up? Anyway, let's figure this out. That's Lounge Act for you. And then in addition to that, we have Good Riddance. Hope you had the time of your life. Another turning point, a fork stuck in the road. Decisions. There are decisions that you're making at this time, Pisces. Which way are you going to go? Which way are you going to head? That's something. That's something that means something to you here. Okay. Let's get started for you, Nicoletta. Nicoletta Ceccoli deck. Gonna have to have this bad boy out so that we can make sure that we're not, you know, lying to you about what we need to say. Because it doesn't, it's Roman numerals only on that. So we're going to do magnetic poetry. We'll have a little bit of a oracle thingy. Well, not really an oracle thingy. We're going to do notes from the universe, and we're also going to do your I Am Power Pack for your affirmation. We're going to do 666 spread here. Past, present, future. We will clarify with the Sun, Moon, Tarot. Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Whoa. There's overwhelm. Somebody doesn't know what to do with something. Somebody doesn't know how to sort something. There's disorganization, disorganizational energy and overwhelm. Feeling like just letting everything just go. The floodgates. Tidal wave. Tidal wave. Tidal wave. Tidal wave by Interpol. Tidal wave by Interpol is huge. There's a flood coming soon, and the night is still young. Can tug on the moon. Something about the moon. Are we dealing with something near the Leo full moon? That's July 27th, 28th. That's coming up really fast here. That's the middle of the week here. Tidal wave. It's just like a tidal wave. Something knock you over. It's like a tidal wave. Twist for fairness. Look at this. There's disjointed energy. There's disjointed energy. Look what I'm seeing here. What am I seeing here? 13 endings. There's endings. The death card. I'm going to do it again. Yeah. There's endings. Scorpionic energy. Endings in Scorpio season. End of October, beginning in November. That is the season for endings and beginnings. So, Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Oh, what do we have in the past energy for you? Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. We have two. 10 of Pentacles and the upright with the 2 Pentacles in the upright. We have energy here that has to do with stability, but it's building a legacy. You actually have arrived at building a legacy. You have built your legacy. This is stable energy. This is peace and plenty in the home, but also you are juggling. There are choices that you have to make. This is a time card, 2 weeks, 2 months, 2 years. Juggling choices and decisions that have to do, this is like your fork in the road. It has to do with a club with a button, insignia, emblem. Small checks, contracts, but there's a choice. Has to do with your legacy. Has to do with how you want to build the rest of your legacy. You're already rooted in stability. That's indicative there with that 10. Then we have this. There's somebody moving. Chariot card. This choice has to do with relocation or travel. This is in the recent past, relocation or travel with the Chariot card. Cancerian energy. There's something despondent about this travel, about this movement forward. It's reluctant movement forward. I think that's why there's a decision. There's a decision that had to be made. Then we have our Queen of Wands in the reverse. This is Aries energy. Could also be Leo energy. This is happening during Leo season. Could have to do with Cancer, Leo, cusper. Could this be a decision that's being made during Cancer, Leo season? So right now, or in the very recent past. Then we have the Five of Cups in the reverse. There's gratitude that's being realized. Gratitude that's being realized for the cups that have not spilled. You have 3 that have spilled over. But you're realizing there's something here that still remains that you're very grateful for. Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the past. This one's in the present. This one's in the past. 8 of Wands in the reverse. You're not communicating. You're not communicating your gratitude. You're not communicating your decision. You're not communicating about the decision. You're not communicating about this 2 cups that are still upright. 8 of Wands is always about communication. Sometimes it's rapid communication. It's like arrows. She had arrows in her eyes. Arrows by Foo Fighters. She had arrows in her eyes. Sweet Gemini. No, Queen Gemini. There's something about Gemini season. Something that happened during Gemini season. That's May. Late May. Early June. Something that's been happening through May all the way up until the Cancer, Leo cusp. Arrows in her eyes. Queen Gemini. I want a new life forming inside of me. You encounter somebody who wanted to conceive with you? Or are you not communicating that you want to build a life, or you want to conceive something with somebody? It doesn't necessarily have to be about a child. Remember, I'm channeling right now. It doesn't have to directly be about actually having children. Because we have the Pentacles here about building the legacy. But there's despondent relocation here. Every time I get the Chariot, that's what it is. Change of address. You're not communicating. You're not saying what you want to say. In the present energy, 10 of Swords in the reverse is healing. There's healing here. You're starting to learn how to navigate your feelings when you have negativity that crops up. Rather than sitting with the swords in your back or feeling that you have the swords in your back, you're learning how to be tender with yourself, how to be kind to yourself. 9 of Pentacles, making money, trying to amass funds, trying to really live into comfort and luxury and really enjoy what you have worked for. Trying to understand what that means. You might be doing that in order to pacify some of the pain that you're experiencing right now. Buying yourself nice things in order to feel better about something. Luxury and finery. Luxury and finery. And by all means, because you have the 10 of Pentacles in the upright in the past, as well as the 9 of Pentacles in the present, it seems like that you're entitled to that. You've earned it. Right? So it's not like you're doing so in a bad way. If I get like a 4 of Pentacles in the reverse, that'd be a different story, right? Let's see what else. Yeah, still jumbled energy. Still jumbled and stuck energy. There's still jumbled and stuck energy. You're like it's like you just can't. You just can't. There's something that you just can't. There's an obstacle. There's an obstacle. There's something that you just cannot do or say, or what's this? We have them all like this and this and this. There's your Queen of Cups. That's you. You can, and Cancerian energy, double Cancer. Cancer Piscean energy. There's something about intuition. You're following your intuition right now. But you're in your feelings. You're in your heart space. This person's clutching their heart. There's emotion. There's deep emotion here. Has to do with this move. I'll read the verticals when I get to the end. I think that's better. So when I did Aquarius, it got really disjointed really fast. And you're already in disjointed energy. You feel trapped. You feel trapped. You want to follow your intuition, but you feel trapped. You feel that you cannot address some of the passion. There's anger here though too. It does Aries in reverse. We're talking the Queen of Wands in reverse. There's something about feeling stuck. Mental prison. It's just something about the childhood. Protecting, there's something about protecting the inner child. And then I believe this is our Knight. Sorry, they got these stupid little symbols on the bottom of them. No, that's our Page. Okay. Page. Yeah. So you continue here. Interesting. So we have the, so here up in the past, we have the 8 of Wands in the reverse with our gratitude that we're not showing with that 5 of Cups in the reverse. You have the gratitude that you're not expressing. There's gratitude here that you realize, but you do not express in the past. And then we have Pages typically are messengers. They're also people who seek knowledge, but it is in the reverse. You do not seek knowledge. You do not seek to discover, nor do you communicate something passionately towards somebody because you're protecting your heart space. You feel that it's like you're like imprisoned to not talk about your thoughts. Something to do that's deep rooted that you can't do that, even though your intuition is fucking screaming at you to do so. You're sad. What else in the present? It's like you have all this finery, you have all this luxury, you're healing, you're trying to express things and you're feeling things in a very, very healthy way. You're not imbibing, you're not like in a toxic manner, you're not indulging and binging when it comes to shopping or anything like that. We have that luxury, but you've earned it, you deserve it. There's nothing toxic sitting here yet. Whoa, whoa, whoa. We have some flippers, but this one's come out first. You're not in your own energy. High Priestess in the reverse. This is you. You're not in your own energy at the moment. However, this is also the problem. The problem is that the secret, it's obvious. It's obvious. The hidden knowledge, the secret that you have it's not a secret. It's like it has to come out. You can't keep it hidden. Because normally this is deep hidden mysteries. This is Persephone going into the underworld with the books of knowledge, right? This is she's you know, the one who is the hidden mysteries of the occult, the person who keeps everything cloaked in shrouded in a veil of secrecy. It's no longer like that. But you're not communicating. It's no secret, but you're not communicating. I got ringing all around me. All around me. This is like making your head spin. I have flippers here, but I don't know how many. This is way too many. This is more than your spread. Look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm not taking them. No. Okay. In the future for you, nearing the end of August, Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Now we can start reading our verticals. You don't want somebody to know this. Oh, okay. In the future here, you're still healing. You're still healing. We have prayer, meditation. We have you in bed, literally reading the Bible. I swear, this is like somebody reading the Bible. This is somebody who is, I don't know why I'm getting that, but this is somebody who's turning to solace and rest and a retreat of sorts. Rejuvenation, I'm hearing. Sleeping off something that's almost like mourning, you know? Having to take that time to heal, to recuperate. 8 of Cups, walking away, deciding to let something go, deciding to uncage those birds, surrendering, walking away from something that was an emotional fulfillment. Because you have your legacy, you're able to heal and move on. It's going to take you some time. Your decision here, making your decision, there's a decision that you have about a purchase. It's a luxurious purchase, and you're making the decision 2 weeks, 2 months, 2 years. Making a decision about a luxurious purchase that you've worked hard for. It's going to cause you to walk away from something of emotional fulfillment, though. And that is the decision, that you're going to have to walk away from something of emotional fulfillment. But you're making a very luxurious purchase here, because we have the 2 of Pentacles followed by our 9 of Pentacles, resulting in our 8 of Cups. Reading verticals. I have a flipper here. Sorry, just found that. Yeah. Knight of Cups in the reverse. Cancerian energy. So you decide to walk away. You do. You've made the decision to walk away. You're not rescuing somebody. You're not coming in. There is no romanticism here. There's no noble acts of novelty. Change of location, trip. There might have been a trip that you went on here during Cancer season, if I'm reading this correctly, if I go vertically. Remember, some of these messages are not for everybody, eh? Or relocation, travel, relocation, change of address. Following your intuition during that time, during this time. Being stuck in your heart space, extreme emotional energy, something that hits your heart space. There's Cancerian energy all the way down this line. Also Piscean. Then we come back to not taking action. Inaction. You make the decision here to walk away from something of emotional fulfillment, yet you take no action. You save it for another day. There's something interesting here. You see this card is bent, eh? You save it for another day. You choose not to take action now, but you have earmarked it for another day. Eight of Pentacles, focusing on your work, throwing yourself into work as a distraction from the feeling of mental prison. There is an Aries energy, a feminine energy, Aries energy that is upset. Or during Leo season here, you are feeling stuck or trapped. Nurturing that feeling of not being able to speak, being silenced, being stuck, being unable to move or disempowered. And so you move forward by throwing yourself into your work. That is a place where you feel there is power, is in action and productivity. And that's actually probably why you've decided to earmark this for another day and are not moving forward with a romantic connection of some sort. 12. Oh, I don't want to say that's Hangman energy. I believe it is Hanged Man. I feel it's Hanged Man. And yeah, it is cool. I'm learning these dumb Roman numerals on these cards and these weird pictures. I still like this deck. I know it's not the Rider-Waite Classic, but it's like I still love it. This is you returning to yourself, but stuck in that stagnant energy. There's stagnant energy all over here. You're at standstill. Something has got you stuck. No movement. You're moving forward in some things, but you're moving forward in things that are only familiar to you. You're not budging on something. Not communicating. You have gratitude here. You have gratitude here in the past, but you're not communicating it passionately. You're not receiving it, and you're not going forward with it. You're not saying what you want to say. Do you understand that this looks more like Hanged Man energy than the Hanged Man card itself? There's duplicitousness here, though. It's like you want to see the perspectives. You're sitting trying to gain perspective at the end of August before you communicate passionately with somebody, I believe, before you move forward, but you can't. You can't. There's something about this that feels stagnant to you. Puzzling. We're going to clarify, don't worry. And finally, for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. No, we can't take them all. Okay, we have 8. I believe that is our Hermit. Is that our Hermit? No, it's Justice. Damn. Why does that? It doesn't look like Justice at all. Justice in the reverse. Inequality. Escaping the truth. Toppling your own house of cards, yet escaping the truth. The truth is there. You're not communicating it. Because you're not communicating it, you're not doing yourself justice. We have 2 cards here that are indicative of you cornering this Justice in reverse. Because we have the High Priestess in reverse, and we have the Hangman in the upright. You sitting there, standing in stagnancy, while you know your truth and are not speaking on your truth, is a deep injustice. You're not being fair to yourself. There's a lack of fairness there. And it topples your house of cards. The energy, the overall energy of this is 2 lovers getting together with the 2 of Cups. Or 2 very dear friends. Entwined. The song Entwined by Coal Chamber comes to mind here. If we could get caught in the moment. Look at their hair is braided together, even though they are separate. Separate but entwined. This is indicative of 2 that meet. This is a meeting of 2 people that are emotionally connected, spiritually connected. Divinely entwined. Look at twins. Ooh, okay. All right. Sun, Moon, Tarot. To clarify, this is where we get really evilly deep, and it gets kind of hardcore. That feels better to me. I feel like my camera's been off the whole time. Sorry. Pisces. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. 2 seconds. Okay. All right. Let's do this. Just needed to have a little. I'm drinking Diet Pepsi. I don't like to drink like anything but water on camera. So no, I'm not day drinking. Some people think that, okay, here's the thing. I get drunk on emotion. I'm sorry. Also, I hit my teeth with my trumpet. And I also used to bite my nails really bad. So I have like to go to the get braces at some point. I keep putting it off because Nobody who's 37 likes to look super cool with braces. Just saying, you know. Somebody's self-conscious about their grill. Is this a part of the hang-up? Somebody's self-conscious about something here. It's like they've built up their accomplishments, but there's something that they're protecting that they've had to hang up with since they were young. When you were young. When you were young. You sit there in your heartache, waiting on some beautiful boy to save you from your old weight. You pray forgiveness. Watch him now. Here he comes. He doesn't look a thing like Jesus, but he talks like a gentleman, like you imagined when you were young. Okay. Let's go. One more. Can we climb this mountain? I don't know. Higher than we ever could before. No, we can make it if we take it slow. That was smooth. That was smooth. There's something calm about the deliberate, slow movement that you've made and the progress that you've made over the years. You take comfort in that. The things that you've built and grown over years. Let's take a look at this decision up here in the past that you've made. It has to do with your legacy. What is this? Okay. Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. You feel that there's a Capricorn energy here that's a little unstable. Has to do with this. Yeah. Unstable because of heartbreak. Sit there in your heartbreak. Sit there in your heartache, sorry. Sit there in your heartache. A decision that has to do with heartache. I feel like that decision has to do with something. There's a legacy here, but let me tell you what. Go. Let's go. What else about this decision? You were worried about deception. With the moon card there, that's Cancerian energy again. Deception, dreams, nightmares. Worried about the decision being something that you couldn't see all the angles from. Shadows. Shadow side. Could it be about excess? Temptation. The toxic side of earthbound energy. Materialism. You worried that somebody was going to make away with all those swords in the night. Deep in the night. Deep in the night. You felt it was futile. That somebody was going to make away with everything in the night. Something about a thief. Somebody under the cover of night. Worried about what somebody does at night when you're not watching. You walked away. The decision was that you walked away from something that was of emotional fulfillment. You already did it in the past. What is this movement? What is this Chariot card here? What is this forward movement with our travel? Is this travel or a change of address? This is our time card. I still think this is a time card. I think this is our cusp season. I think this is like right now. This is like a couple days ago. During the cusp, which would have been the 22nd, July 22nd. Tell me. Truce, Four of Swords, something that required healing, meditation, deep thought, a minute to lay back and really realize what you really need to do. Something where you had to let bygones be bygones. We have flippers here. Sorry, there's flippers here. Let me get them. How many? 2. Something of great responsibility that caused disappointment. Something of great responsibility with our 10 of Wands, burdens, relocation, travel because of responsibility. It's caused the 3 cups to spill over. Everybody's seeing the 3 cups. Nobody's seeing the 2 that are left over. It's causing disappointment and grief, loss. Everybody's focusing on the grief and the loss. Fuck. We have a whole bunch here. There is still somebody who is grateful. You're realizing the gratefulness of this. You're not seeing the 3 that have spilt over, though. You're seeing the 2 that are upright because you've got the 5 of Cups in the upright. To add to that, it's because you have stability. You have stability of thought, stability of home. The King of Pentacles in the upright here that's come out. Taurus energy. Aries in the reverse with the Queen of with the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse there. You feel that there is unstable leadership and the fear-mongering. You're a little worried about the passionate side and the fear, conflict, and that the homecoming will not be triumphant because of fear and conflict. This is homecoming, victory. This is a triumphant parade procession homecoming. In the reverse, it's not. You're attached to the Emperor, it's conflict. Going, returning somewhere where there would be conflict. No victory. It's like there's gratitude, but it's a victory in vain. A victory in vain. Because you didn't fight for something. Yeah. You didn't communicate. You didn't communicate something that was emotionally important. Might have been small. Might have been an apology or just something simple. But it was a small truth. Small token of something. We're traveling right across. We reached the Eight of Wands in reverse. You didn't communicate it. Tell me more about what you didn't communicate here. What is this Page of Cups? Also known as the Princess of Cups in this deck. Tell me more. Yeah, you sit there in your heartache, waiting on some beautiful boy. Burning down the skyline. Riding on the back of a hurricane that started turning when you were young. Look, I think like Jesus. A lot of people believe Jesus was a Pisces, eh? According to the Julian calendar. We don't follow the Julian calendar anymore. Sorry if I'm mumbling. It's just the energy that I'm sitting in right now. I'm actually getting that. Somebody really, really does not want to speak. My ring's also slipping off right now. That's interesting. Queen of Wands in the upright. That's what you want to communicate? Leo energy. Something about the passionate side of this, a passionate, fiery, attention, well, not attention, performer energy. There's something that you didn't communicate about this person. There's passionate energy about this person. Oh, sorry, can you see better if I go like this? I'm sorry. You have passion for somebody that you're not communicating during Leo season here. Tell me more. Here we go. Prince of Pentacles. If we take it slow. We can make it if we take it slow. That's that slow-moving Knight of Pentacles energy. That's Virgo energy. Moving into September. We can make it if we take it slow. You got Leo. Leo, Virgo. Leo, Virgo cusp. Leo, Virgo cusp is going to be August, the middle of August, August 21st, I want to say. 21st. We can make it if we take it slow. You're not telling anybody this. You're not saying anything to this person. This is still nothingness. Still means nothing. Why does it mean nothing? Why am I saying that? It means nothing because we have the Two of Wands, and because this person's not waiting. This person's not waiting, or there's impatience. There's no more waiting. There's no more time to wait, and passionate action needs to be taken. Still Leo energy. Page of Wands. I also see pages, Knight of Wands. I also see Knight of Wands as Sagittarian energy. You could be taking passionate, you could decide to finally communicate passionately without delay during Sagittarius season, which would be November through to mid-December. December 21st is the end. Sagittarian season. I'm moving into Capricorn season. Okay. It's the truth. You're healing because of a truth. There's a truth and justice and fairness here that you really have to... You're healing because of a truth. You've realized a truth in the present energy. What is this truth that you've realized? Pisces. What is the truth? Tell us the truth. Because you have the truth over here. You have the secret over here. Sorry, I've been slouching this whole time. I know I look awesome. I wore this dress last year around this time, and it's like totally way too big now. Anyway, you have the truth over here. The truth coming out over here. Secrets being revealed over here. Here you have the truth that you're healing from. What is the truth that you're healing from that you've realized? Tell me. You have a flipper. This one. Oh, you don't want anybody to know it. King of Wands. Aries energy. Passion. You realize that you're you're a passionate king. You got passionate energy for somebody. You're a leader. You want to charge in. Passionate leadership energy. You know this. You know something. You know something. What do you know? You know that you're the passionate leader that can charge in. But you're stuck in hermit energy. Virgo season. I do time stuff all the time because I am ruled by time. I'm a Capricorn. But I'm also very action oriented, so I don't fuck around because I'm an Aries rising. And I'm super moody because I'm a Capricorn. I'm a Cancer moon. So, and I'm a Pisces Venus. So this is all very fun for me. I dance all over the chart. Hermit energy. You're fucking stuck. You go within. The minute that you realize this truth about yourself, you go within. It's like an inconvenient truth for you, Pisces, to realize that you have this fire within you. You have this fire within you. And you want to go. You want to run towards something and take action and take control of a situation. That's your truth. You want to take control of a situation. You want to come in and be the king of a situation. Look at this. This is your truth. You're healing from it because you can't make sense of it. Because your truth is that you are the king and you want to be taking action and control of a situation passionately, fervently. You want to do this, but you do this instead. Your response is to go within instead and try and seek the truth again, because it doesn't make sense to you and your natural energy to do so. You would rather go within the depths and then eventually, make sense of things from a spiritual, mental, emotional side and figure it out and then come up with a plan that's a little bit more less impulsive, right? You're seeking an inner truth. You're going spiritual. And what is with this luxury? What is this luxury here? What is this? Sorry if I'm shaking stuff. I'm leaning on the table. Okay. What is it? So with this Hermit energy, you're buying something that has to do with spirituality. Five of Wands in the reverse. Something that's going to help you end conflict. You believe will help to end conflict. Or something that'll keep you out of conflict in some way. No. Something that'll help you end conflict. What kind of conflict are you trying to avoid? Conflict? Yeah, you're trying to avoid conflict. You're trying to heal something. Because if you don't heal it, you're going to end up in conflict. Okay. Celebration. This is over your intuition. This is over you. Seven of Wands in the reverse. Letting it down your guard during celebration. And it causes you, okay, and then we have the anxiety. Okay. So during the time where you're with your Queen of Cups energy here, in the present, you're sitting in this energy of feeling something out with your intuition. You're living in your heart space and you're really connecting spiritually, emotionally, and, intuitively with something. You're in your feelings about something and you're really connecting with something deeper within yourself. It's cause for celebration. And while you do this, you are letting your guard down. Your defensiveness is dropping. What ends up happening, though, is as you progress forward, the inner child, and I say that only because this is the cool thing about using cards that are not just the Rider-Waite. And this is why I do this, is because when you use cards that are not just the Rider-Waite, the imagery suggests other things that actually connect differently. And imagery is very important in cards because I catch different things on different cards on different reads. Even the same cards, I will catch different things on different reads. And here we have Eight of Swords energy, which is a feeling of self-imprisonment. I am stuck, but it is a feeling rather than a reality. And I can free myself at any time. But this is telling me that it is an inner child problem. It is a problem that is deep-seated, deep-rooted, that has to do with a serious hang-up that somebody has that they just cannot get over. And I know I'm getting personal, and I'm sorry, dare I say it? There, I said it. I can't mince words. You know? This is somebody who is protecting their inner child, and that is why they do not express themselves, and that is why they keep themselves stuck in Eight of Swords energy, which means inaction in a specific aspect of their lives, any aspect of your life. There's something that you are afraid of, that you keep yourself trapped and you keep yourself stuck when it comes to one specific area of your life because you are protecting your inner child from something that you've experienced. You need to nurture your inner child. That's what this Ten of Swords energy suggests, and that's why we have the Four of Swords here already twice. And the minute that that gets triggered, the minute that Eight of Swords gets triggered while you are out doing the Three of Swords, the Three of Cups, celebrating, you drop your defenses, you're in your intuition, you're in your feels, but then your intuition feels something else. It triggers this Eight of Swords energy, and then boom, you are in anxiety, you are in sleepless nights, you are in worry, you are in sickness, and you are up at night worrying about this stuck energy. What else? How can you alleviate this? How can you get out of this? What can you do? What can you do to help yourself? The Hierophant. Connect spiritually. Seek counsel. The Hierophant is spirituality, yes. The Hierophant is religion, yes. The Hierophant is higher spiritual learning. The Hierophant is also therapy, counseling, philosophy, seeking the counsel of wise sage advice. Sometimes it is just meditating under a tree. It can be. It's Taurus energy. It's about stability. It is about connecting with the earth in some form, some thought forms. But I will say that it is more about the philosophy and gaining counsel and wisdom from somebody who has the higher spiritual teachings. You might need to connect with God. Or there is something here about, the traditional constructs of, the clergy. So it could be religion. You could just need to actually seriously connect with religion, and it might actually help you. Religion actually could be causing some of this anxiety, though. And that could be a part of the problem. So we might actually have to flip the script when we're interpreting this, right? You could be sitting in this energy, this stuck energy from your childhood, and actually have sleepless nights and anxiety triggered because there is something about when you are living in this space and you do let your guard down and you do start to enjoy celebratory energy and feeling emotion and feeling that spiritual connection with another person, where all of a sudden you have to retreat because it challenges your traditionalist beliefs. It challenges something that is like a slap on the hand every time you think of it from your childhood. This person does not align with your beliefs, or one of your decisions that you're making in your life does not align with your beliefs or with something that you're very rigid on, or that you were taught and conditioned to be extremely rigid on. I see dogma here. Dogma, if you don't know what dogma is, it is when your life is impacted and affected by your belief systems in a way that it keeps you from living your life to the fullest, but keeps you from developing further spiritually. And that's the best way that I can personify it. You can look it up in the dictionary if you want. But that's how I personify it. That's my own personal definition of dogma. Could be something to do with marriage here too. Anxiety over marriage. Because that is a traditional piece of religion. And spirituality is the connection of two people. Anxiety over marriage. Tell me about what you're not communicating here. This truth that you're not communicating. I do have a flipper. Is that the only one? It is. There you are. Yep. Stagnant. Trying to gain perspective before you communicate your truth. Communicate the secret that's out. It's no secret already. But you want to gain perspective. You're sitting there. You're not moving. You're choosing not to budge. You're choosing not to communicate passionately. Why? Why are you still choosing not to communicate passionately if the secret's already no secret? And if that inner knowing is already out. God. Because you're stuck. You're stuck. These cards don't want to go in. I almost want to look at what they are, but I'm not going to. Tower, Ace of Pentacles, Scorpionic energy. You're not communicating because you feel that it would rock the foundation of something. There's something unexpected about this, and it has to do with something that is an offer of value, that is of great value. It would indeed topple the previous constructs and what people actually believe about you. Because we have all of these cards are about you. We have Hangman, Hangman, High Priestess, Scorpionic energy. Because the secret would be out. That everything that people believe to be so about you is not the way it really is. And that you have something of value to offer somebody. You have something that you're offering, that you want to offer. This could be a contract. This is the beginning of something that is stable, of value, deep value, because we're over the High Priestess at spiritual nature. Getting something like a coin. I know that the Ace of Pentacles is a coin, but I'm getting something that is like a medallion or something. You're not communicating because it would shock somebody. You're worried that it would shock somebody. That it would change people's perception. Well, you have something to offer somebody. What is this? Tell me. Tell me more. Tell me more. In the present. No. Oh, that's a lot to say. It's too much to say. Is there too much to say, Pisces? Too much to say? Is that what you actually have to say? There's too much to say. It's the beginning of what you want to say when you're talking about this. Too much to say. Ace of Pentacles. When you give this offer, when you have this shocking offer for somebody, there's too much to say. Okay, what else? King of Swords in reverse. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. That's why it's so shocking to others. It doesn't make sense. But it's no secret. It doesn't make sense. You're not using your head, or it seems illogical. Or I feel like I'm not using my head, or I feel like I should be using my brain more. There's something about this is Aquarian energy. Aquarius, Pisces, cusp. I lose my mind. I lose my mind. I lose my mind. I lose my mind. Tell me one more thing. One more thing. The sun. Leo season. We're here right now. We're here right now. I lose my mind. You are the sun. You are the sun. This is granting a wish. This is a yes card. If somebody is looking for an answer to a question, the answer is yes. But if, like, I mean, the answer is yes, but I mean not from like, it's basically the connotation here is that if you're looking for the positive answer is what you're getting. This is the ultimate wish card in the whole tarot. This is a promise of light at the end of the tunnel, that the darkness is gone. You want to step out in the sun. The High Priestess wants to step out in the sun and share her truth, bring the truth out into the light, the secrets out into the light. Moving into the future, what is it that you're ruminating on and praying on here and meditating? I get a lot of religious energy off of this, and I normally don't get a lot of Christianity energy, but I'm getting a lot of religious energy. This person, whoever you are, I think there's a Pisces here that I'm connecting with that's Christian or is very religious or has a religious upbringing. There's something here about the church. Because I keep on saying pray instead of meditate. Okay, Cups. Cancerian, Scorpionic energy. Yeah, this is about finding your stability and really connecting with an emotional side of yourself so that you can preside over it in a way with mastery and with confidence. so that you can express your emotions confidently in the future. You're going to be going into meditation and prayer to learn how to do so from a place of power. Because it seems to me up here that you have identified for yourself, even that the moment that you have emotion bubble up, that you retreat within yourself, and that you realize is not a healthy pattern. Here you're trying to reconcile that. Could be joining Scorpio season that becomes significant for you. Remember, I'm not slagging anybody else. I know that everybody else has their own way of doing things and stuff like that. But like for me, again, I read and I like connect with time very, very succinctly. Maybe not here with the time that it takes to do your readings, but like definitely when I'm doing like reading, I can actually see the time connections. And because you're developing this, you're not coming in with impulsive, quick action. You've decided, because you've worked on the emotional maturity side of things for yourself, not to be impulsive with your actions, not to sit in Gemini energy. However, you will be communicating. There's grace in your communication. You see the rainbow there? Graceful communication. Graceful communication that you're letting something go of an emotional nature. This has to do with your decisions. This is the decision you're making. You're communicating your decision rather than charging in with impulsive action. You've reached a stage of emotional maturity where you're not backing down or retreating. You're communicating. What is this that you're letting go? Tell me what you're letting go. What's here? Let's see here. 4 of Wands and 10 of Cups. You're letting something go so that you can build a firm foundation. You're letting something go so that you can move towards this. You're choosing to walk away from something so that you can find this. You're communicating that you're not finding 10 of Cups energy and a firm foundation with this person, with somebody. You're walking away from something so that you can find this, the firm foundation and the happy home life with someone of the ultimate emotional fulfillment with a firm foundation that already has a firm foundation. Why are you not charging in towards it then? Because we have 2 different energies here. We have something that you're walking away from, and we have something here that you're refusing to take action on. But it is a firm foundation. It has stability. It's been built upon, and you see it as your 10 of Cups. You're walking away from something because you're walking towards you. See, you're not walking away from something. You're walking towards something else. And what you're walking towards is this 10 of Cups with the 4 of Wands. But you're not charging in with that rescuer energy, you know? You're deciding not to, you're opting not to. Yeah, unfinished business. You're opting not to walk in towards it. You're not going in towards it. Why are you not going in towards it? If it's like your 10 of Cups and your 4 of Wands, why are you not going in towards it at this time? I'm hearing because you have work to do. Either here's another one, you're retreating back into that inaction. Either there's been a change of fortune that happens in August where you have something unexpected that happens. You want to be fair. You want to speak your truth from a place of fairness. It could be something unexpected that's happened with work. It has to do with justice also. Libra season. Libra season. September 20th, October 20th. I'm just generalizing those dates, but it's around that time. Something happens where you have to deal with work. Something at a standstill because of legal obligations. But you're throwing yourself into your work. You've been distracted by work. Tell me more. I'm still not satisfied. Tell me. Prince of Cups. Yeah, okay. So you're trying to gain perspective before you do this. This was a distraction. You had to pivot your focus. And once this is complete and once this is all over and done with, and you've made your decisions, and the work distraction has been completed, I think then you're going to flip it. You're flipping it back to the Knight and upright. But you're not doing anything until you gain perspective, because this is over our Hanged Man energy. What are you trying to gain perspective on before you move in with this person? Sorry, move forward with this person. Wow. Move forward with this person? Sorry. You don't want to take a risk. You don't want to risk it. Inaction. Again, Aries, inaction. This is just getting sick. Somebody here might be a Pisces, Aries cusper. There's that lack of action again, though. It's like you can't risk it. You can't risk it because you don't feel that they're balanced. Or you can't risk it because you're worried about your own imbalance. Higher learning, higher education, spirituality. Spirituality again. Is there a mismatch of your guys' spirituality that worries you? You're worried that the people that surround you might feel that it's a mismatch and an incompatibility because of that. You don't want to take the risk. You're still charging in, though. You're still charging in with that romanticism. It's just you have to gain perspective on how to work through that. You aren't willing to take a risk that is going to cause conflict in that way. But you want to go in with that Page of Cups. I'm sorry, that Knight of Cups. How's that going to play out? Because we have Libra in the reverse here. We have Justice in the reverse. Lying to yourself, not being fair to yourself, not making a decision, but you have it here. That you want to do it. You want to risk something. You're not making a choice, though. The Star in the reverse. Fuck's sakes. Okay, there are two different Pisces here. There's an Aries Pisces cusp. There's a Pisces Aquarius cusp. Your wish. You want to go after your wish, but you can't make a decision because you're worried about if it's going to be right or wrong. Right or wrong. Is it right or wrong? Is it right or wrong? Tempering. Don't want to take the risk. Don't want to take the risk to go towards your wish. Anything else? Yeah, there's a lot else. You have the Ace of Wands in the reverse, but then you have the Six of Cups in the upright. Over Justice in the reverse. Childhood wish, goal, dream. There's connecting with somebody from the past of an emotional sense. The beginning of a new idea, a new inspiration does not happen here because a decision was not ultimately reached. You may go after something fervently, romantically, but you choose not to take the risk because you cannot temper yourself to take the risk. You don't go after your wish. You don't go after your passion. You go after something that you know to be tried and tested and true that might have to do with your childhood. It's not fair to you. It's not your truth. You know that because up here you see the sun. And you know that to be true. Everybody does. Everybody can see it. It's not hidden. It's no longer a secret. But you shut down every time. Every time you encounter it. Overall energy. Overall energy is indecision and love. The Lover's in the reverse. You can't decide. So at the end of all this, that's what you end up with. It's not being fair to yourself in love. Not being fair to yourself. This is just for the month. Don't freak out. It's just for the month. Okay, let's go ahead. Let's get you a note from the universe on love and connection. This is not supposed to be a love reading. Again, I do see a lot of work energy here. I do see success with your work. I do see a little bit of a distraction happening at the end of August. Something has to do with something, a type of legality or something coming to a standstill, grinding to a halt, if you will, because I see the gears there on that Wheel of Fortune. Has to do with something of a legal nature, so contracts, permits, things that you can't do without signing on the dotted line, just so, red tape, that kind of thing. With Justice card there with your 8 of Pentacles, it actually distracts from what you want to take action on of an emotional sense. Could be family stuff too, doesn't have to be romantic stuff, but over here definitely at the end of August there is stuff that you decide on. You're not being fair to yourself. This is not set in stone. This is not the way things have to go. Remember that always about everything that you ever watch online. Timelines are fluid. They do say that for a reason, because you can change the outcome of everything in your life with one decision. You're the master of your fate. Nobody else is. Don't let anybody ever tell you that the things that you read in a tarot card reading are ever exactly set in stone and concrete, okay? You can totally change the course of everything by healing and doing the work and all that. So this is how we're doing it for these. All right. Start where you are. That's a good one. The great thing about feeling deep, profound, earth-shaking love is that you can start with anyone. Next, the universe. Well, that's pretty cool. Look at that. I like it. I like that for you, Pisces. Cool. All right. Well, and I don't even know if somebody else already got that one. I feel like somebody might have. How that's possible, I don't know. But let's go ahead and do your affirmation, what's going to get you through the month, and then we'll pull your magnetic poetry and be done. I think this is the longest read we've had, but, it's pretty deep. Lots of depth here. There's lots of depth here. But then again, I expect nothing different. I adore the depth when I do a Pisces reading. There is so much, There's just so much. Just remember not to retreat. Don't retreat. Rejoice in your feelings. Don't hide. And if you have that work to do that I'm seeing here, and it's not going to be everybody, right? Like, not everybody's got stuff like this. And I'm only saying what's here, Not going to resonate for everybody. But still. There's a lot of beauty here. There's a lot of beauty here. There's a lot of beauty in how you think and feel. You just have to, recognize that and acknowledge it. Yeah, definitely. I am abundant. Remind yourself of that. Remind yourself of your worth. And I don't think your worth is attached to monetary, I don't think it's attached to the material, but it most certainly is attached to your ability to create abundance. And that is an undervalued concept these days, is that people actually do have the inspiration and the wherewithal and the motivation to make something for themselves. That's a lost art, I feel, a lot of the time. So here I go. Pisces. Messages for Pisces. Okay. got something here. Got same as Aquarius. There's definitely a Pisces, Aquarius cusper here. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay. All right. So, Pisces, this is for you. I want you to write these down, and I want you to kind of figure it out for yourself, okay? Doesn't look a thing like Jesus. Talks like a gentleman, like you imagined when you were young. All right. Well, that's for you, Pisces. Sorry that this was like the longest ass read ever. But thanks for watching. I'll see you for the love read as soon as I can. I'm moving, so it's going to be like a whole like crazy thing. But thank you so much. Be safe. Be kind to yourself. I think that's the biggest thing. And, you know, embrace your truth and don't retreat the moment that you start to feel exposed for it. Okay? Super important. All right. Bye. This is what we look like here when we do our reading, and how crazy that this can get when you're trying to channel and go, you see all this? Oh my God. All right. Bye. Sorry, this is just trippy. Another effing dime. 2 dimes I found today. 2 of them. That's nuts.